Do you think there's anything a little bit stinky about this story?
Well, coming a week after, we had the Sunday Times revealing money was given to Charles and Fortnum and Mason's carrier bags. That next week it doesn't look that great. In trouble. I don't think he's actually in trouble. There's something going to be investigated by the Charity Commission over it, and as you quite rightly say, Lord Brownlow gave 1.7 million, and sometime a little bit later he received a Commander of the Royal Victorian Order award. Now, both Charles and Lord Brownlow, and if you remember, Lord Brownlow's name is because he was responsible for the refurbishing costs of Number 10 and was the potential donor for the tree house that was going to be built for the Prime Minister's son, which is on ice. So he's a controversial character in any case, and there were many palace aides who were warning that maybe we shouldn't do any deals with him. His company, his building company, was awarded a 1.2 million contract to carry out the work for this eco-friendly village, which hasn't really taken off in Dumfries. So, yeah, the Charity Commission will have a look at it, and we'll have to wait and see what the score is. The palace are denying any link between cash and awards. They're not linked. He was given that award as chair of the Princess Foundation for Building Community. If you believe that, you believe it.
Well, yeah, it's difficult to know, isn't it? I mean, obviously there is no allegation or anything like that the Prince hasn't given the money and used the money for charitable work. I suppose the question is what you consider a charity, a failed eco-village, and whether or not there is the link between the award and the donation.
Well, that's right. That's where it looks, because we've had in the past very controversial things going on between charity donations and awards. And I see that the Mail on Sunday this morning has also got hold of some letters that were written by Prince Charles to his Princess Foundation in the US, sort of bemoaning the fact that there wasn't enough money coming in from certain places. Now, the reason this is important is because in the past the palace have been saying that Charles really wasn't involved in actually gathering in the money, but these letters actually show he was certainly commenting on the money coming in before the money came in.
Do you think, Charles, that these kind of stories cut through with the public? Do you think they kind of influence how they feel about Prince Charles, or is this more a story for journalists?
I think it's more of a story for journalists, to be perfectly honest, Paul. I think the public will probably look at it and say, oh, let's turn over, let's see what's happening in Love Island or something else. This type of story, yeah, it is important because we've got to keep an eye on, or not just journalists, we have got to keep an eye on what these things are doing. And there is no suggestion, I have to say again, there is no suggestion that Charles has actually done anything wrong in this.
Isn't it? And he is going to be king one day.
Yes.